free parking downtown SLO.
Yeah, you heard that right. Just park in the new structure on the Pomo and Palm, across from the creamery. Eat at La Esquina, Mistura, or Mama's Meatball, and they'll validate your parking.
Thank you.
To learn more about how to park free downtown, visit slowfreeparking.com.
You're Up and Adam.
Tractor systems are offline.
We are Beyond FM.
Beyond FM
The future of broadcasting is here.
is here.
Up and Adam with Adam Montiel. It's community content from Concentrate. It's Up and Adam with Adam Montiel.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Yes, some say life is just where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
Thursday, and thank you for being Up and Adam. My name is Adam Montiel. This thing we've been talking about, it's not just coming up anymore. It is just about here. Next week, Próxima Parada takes the stage at the Cal Poly Performing Arts Center with the San Luis Obispo Symphony. Music will change locally. It is so cool that this is happening. If you thought this was just a cool idea, you gotta think deeper. Think again. The music is written. The parts are in the hands of the orchestra. And for the first time, the band and symphony are about to step on stage together and see what this thing really is. And what's wild is, it's not just about the music so much anymore. This has become a full-on community moment. Local organizations stepping up, fans flying in from across the country, a live stream being put together, a film crew capturing everything with Visit SLOCAL, and a band that's feeling the weight and the beauty of it all in real time. It's so cool. Nick Larson from Próxima Parada joins us again to talk about where things stand right in this moment, the pressure of pulling this off, putting this all together a week out, T-minus 7 days, baby, May 21st, and what it feels like when something you dreamed up actually starts unfolding. Isn't it cool? Tickets still available. You can go to pacslo.org. Would love to see you when Próxima Parada plays with the SLO Symphony. We're going to get see what we can't kind of juice out of Nick in this conversation. I want to know when I'm hearing my favorite songs in the set list. I want to know some things. So we're going to get into it. In fact, we're going to get right into it. I want to thank my friends first for supporting Up and Adam, my friends at the Mountain Air. You know, gosh, come on now, 50 years, 1975. Let's go. Right there on Marsh Street. They've helped generations of folks get outside at all skill levels. Hiking, camping, climbing, heading to the snow, whatever it is, they got you. And the best part, look around the hill, around the corner. Yeah, there's an REI. But when you go into the Mountain Air, it's local. Josh and Lindsay Herring, they're an awesome couple. They're awesome business owners. They're awesome neighbors. It's not overwhelming. It's not transactional. It's just dialed in. A couple doors down, they got their store, their sister shop. It's called The Switchback. It's where you can buy and sell used gear, give your stuff another run, let someone else get their shot. And this is what I love about local advertising. It's what it's all about. This is new media, baby. If you stop by, you let them know, you follow them on Insta, whatever, let them know you appreciate hearing them on Up and Adam. Shoot, giving them a follow on Insta, that's free. But if you do have you want to rent a Yeti cooler, or you want to rent a sleeping cot or a backpack, or you want to go buy, you want a brand new Patagonia fit, get on in there. Keep it local. And thank them for not just keeping it local with who they serve. Yeah, we love it. But keeping it local with the dollars they earn. They're supporting local media by supporting the show. I love my friends at the Mountain Air, San Luis Obispo.
It's Up and Adam with Adam Montiel.
All right, Nick Larson, he is back, and this time we are not just talking about what if. We're talking about right now. Próxima Parada. They're just days away from taking the stage with the San Luis Obispo Symphony at the Cal Poly Performing Arts Center. And everything that once felt like a dream, it is now very, very real. The music, it is written. The orchestra has their parts. Rehearsals are just about to begin. This thing is happening Thursday, May 21st. From community support pouring into this live stream they're putting together to a full night of music built from the ground up. This is bigger than a show. Nick Larson from Próxima Parada joins us now to talk about what it feels in the SLO-Cal studios. Baby, it's so good to see you. Thank you for being Up and Adam.
It's so comfortable.
Próxima Parada, here we are.
But
Dude, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
We're doing things, man. We're getting ready for May 21st.
I think this is the craziest thing we've ever done together. This is wild.
Yeah, I mean, you are embarking with your band in a collaboration that is unlike anything you've ever done, any other band has ever done, and the SLO Symphony has probably ever done.
Yeah, right.
Tell me where things are right now, because we had a lot of great feedback on our last conversation.
Oh, good.
I mean,
I heard a lot of people saying they love our vibe together, that we have a really good rapport.
We do.
We're like brothers.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
It's great.
And then, we're in the new SLO-Cal studios. First of all, how do you like it?
I love it. SLO-Cal, it feels great. Walking in here felt very legit, a little too legit. I was like, wow, this
Adam's
is very
not this
nice.
legit, yeah.
I was like, I'm not this legit. You are, Adam.
SLO-Cal has a funny connection to you guys because Molly Kano, who is one of the chief marketing officers or something here, she's just awesome. She's great.
Amazing human.
She goes, hey, I was listening to your show and I heard you talk to Nick from Próxima Parada.
Yeah.
And they were like looking at you guys, like, to be honest, I don't know if I should say this, but they're like, I just didn't even think that we could get them. They're like nationally known. And I'm like, dude, Nick is just like a hometown
we're
dude.
homies from the block. Yeah, I walked here. Yeah,
right.
It's no big deal.
So when I made the connection and introduced you to, looks like you guys are putting something together.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Tell me what you're putting together.
Okay, yeah. The Visit SLO-Cal team is amazing.
Yeah.
First off, it's so cool that literally because of your show, I got to meet Molly and the team, and we're going to be putting together this whole filming series around this concert, around our band, around the county, SLO-Cal, and it's just been so fun to get this going, and we're going to start doing some filming stuff next week.
Wow.
So it's going to be great.
And then they're going to be filming
They'll be filming the show. They'll be doing some stuff like behind the scenes things, and so that'll obviously come out after the show, but I can't wait for people to see. They'll have access to stuff that no one else is going to see.
Wow.
So I think we're going to go out on some other locations as well, and yeah, they have an amazing film team too.
Well, I mean, these guys don't mess around.
They're legit, yeah.
Yeah, Visit SLO-Cal doesn't mess around.
Yeah.
They have their teams and their agencies, all this, their partners in their peripheral are just like top notch.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's going to be cool for you guys.
That's going to be really cool, yeah.
Well, I mean, I know it really made Molly and the team happy when, we were able to connect you guys. And I'm sure you were stoked. The band is stoked.
100%.
So it's just like win-win-win.
It's win-win-win. Yeah. It just like there's so much. It's been so encouraging to go through this process of doing this big concert because you find out where your community is.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do something really special for San Luis Obispo because I feel like this is home for me. I've been here 18 years, something. Yeah, 18 years. No, almost 19. Holy crap. I've been here a long time. And as I'm going through all this trouble and work and months of effort, it's coming back to me, like 10 times. Like, oh my God, I feel so connected to this place. I'm meeting new people that believe in our project and what we're doing, and there's just been so much support. It's been amazing.
That's rad.
Yeah.
I mean, we just got a text from Leanne Standish from the SLOMA, San Luis Obispo Museum of Art. They're doing a musician sponsorship with the symphony. So like people are really coming up forward and saying, hey, I want to have, a little to do with this. I want to, kind of put my fingerprint on this.
We want to show that we believe in collaborations like this. That's what they're saying. It's so cool. Like, a lot of people don't know who are just, coming to the show. They don't know that, like, we had to hire the symphony and of course they're a nonprofit. And so organizations can help us in that way and kind of, join in this team and help this whole night function by becoming a sponsor. And so, like you said, the SLO Museum of Art, the Foundation for the Performing Arts Center, all these, like, I of course could list so many that have been really helpful, and we'll definitely be acknowledging people at the show and everything. But all these groups have been coming forward, and individuals that just show, like, hey, we believe in this, we want to support this, and it's been so cool to see.
Well, lest someone think that things like this just come together. I mean, like, you have to, there are bills to foot. There are, like, people that need, musicians that need to be compensated, and nonprofits that need to be made whole.
Yeah.
So, like, to get the symphony to do this isn't cheap or easy.
No, not at all. Yeah, just the fact that they agreed to it is amazing.
Sure.
And then, of course, every musician on that stage has to be paid, and for rehearsals for the show, of course. This is their livelihood too. And so, and of course, the Performing Arts Center, you have to pay
Oh, my
there.
gosh, of course.
You have to hire the whole staff because they're like a government organization. It's all new territory for us. We walk into Slow Brew and we play a show. We're working with Slow Brew. It's great. It's just you play the show, having fun,
right?
Perfect. This has been a totally different ballgame.
What a lesson, man.
This is a lot of different hats I've been wearing.
Speaking of collaboration, we'll talk more about the show in a second, but you turned me on to a new artist, and I love this gal.
Oh, Yeems. The best.
She's so... I mean, this is just an Instagram video, so it's not really mic'd up right, but her voice is so beautiful.
Yeah.
And the song is great.
Yeah. That's her original song.
Is you singing her song?
Yeah. We're playing on her parents' piano.
Really?
Yeah.
And I've become a fan of her. Like, she's on my Spotify.
Amazing.
I'm listening to her all the time. I know like probably 7-8 songs of her now by heart.
That is so cool.
I'm like a bona fide fan of hers.
And this whole collaboration started because Yeems played a house show in San Luis Obispo.
Really?
Absolutely loved her music.
Where's she from?
She's from LA.
Okay.
And so we became friends. And then I asked her to open for us at a show that we did in Boston, Massachusetts. And so she played that show with us. And so I went down to LA to record this promo thing that we're listening to right now. And it was at her house and at her parents' house. And because her parents have a really nice piano. And that meeting was so fun because I got to meet her parents, and turns out her mom is a lover of crossword puzzles like I am.
Yeah.
And so now we became like crossword friends, and now we're like all family. And so listening to this makes me so happy because this was the day where everything like really changed.
Yeah. Do you do like the mini crosswords like every day on your phone?
I do the full crossword, the New York Times crossword.
Every day?
As much as I can, yeah. Almost every day, yeah. Like I haven't done today's yet.
Yeah. I wanted to
here's
play the real
recording.
version of the
much
song
better,
because
much
it's
better.
so pretty.
The lyrics, everything.
The lyrics.
Come from school, all 4 feet of me glowing with praise.
Such like a soft voice, like such great mic technique. Whoever made this.
Checked my report card with sweaty hands, stained pencil black. I'm a grade school class certified, pleasure to have in class.
This song's called People Pleaser. So, I mean, if you're looking for new music, like
Yeems,
this is
Yeemz. Amazing.
I got to meet her. I got to interview her.
Absolutely.
If she ever comes up here again, we got to figure that out.
Oh, man, she'll be here at the show. Her and
Will
her family
she?
are coming
Really?
up. Yeah.
Oh,
we
good.
should see if we can put something together for you guys to meet.
Yeah, I would love
great.
that.
Yeah.
It's super cool. Super cool
Amazing.
stuff. So, I just wanted to thank you for that. You've broadened my music.
I'm so glad you discovered her music. She's phenomenal.
I know.
Really good performer, too.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I love
Absolutely.
it. So May 21st, where are we in like the process? Because when we talked before, it was like, we got to do what we're writing, and we're writing oboe parts and this and stuff like that.
Well, I think we were still actively working on things, right? Yeah.
So where are we right now, and what's next?
Music has all been given to every musician who's playing in the symphony. They all have their individual parts. The conductor, Christopher Woodruff, has all of the scores, full. So he's going through all the music. He has a deep understanding now of the whole night. I've met with him individually as well, walking through, everything step by step.
Right.
So he's totally on board and ready. And so now at this point, we're getting ready to have our first rehearsals where band and orchestra is all on the same stage, on the PAC stage.
What was the hardest one to write for?
Oh, that's a good question. They were all really intimidating for different reasons, because we really wanted to do them justice, and we wanted to, use it as an opportunity to do something a little different with the songs. But the one that took the most work, well, that's also revealing a song that we would be playing, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I can do that. How about, there's a song from the new album called Anybody Can Sing, and that song, it's interesting because it's really simple in the sense that it's like a chord progression that just loops over and over again. So musically, you'd think it would be really simple, but there's so much production on it that we wanted the orchestra to take over. So many cool things that we don't do live. And so I don't know if you're going to pull it up, but we can. Oh, yeah, here we go. So it starts out with just me on the piano.
I do wonder what a champion eats in the morning. How many times did she go hungry before she won in New Orleans? Didn't start this race until after it had begun. Only started this race because I thought it would be fun.
And here comes the little orchestra. They're going to pick up on that.
Take a paw full of honey with my breath.
And hear the blunk, blunk, blunk.
Oh,
The strings
wow.
do.
Tip my hat to the bees.
Blunk, 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 blunk.
Wow, it's gonna be so
So
chill.
they pick up,
So
they pick up
dope.
on that, but then eventually things are just. This is just the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Eventually the song grows and grows, and so just using them in all these different ways, it was a huge undertaking. Yeah, and of course I have to give all the credit to Josh Collins, our guitar player. He was the lead arranger on all these songs. And He put a tremendous amount of work into this project.
When you don't know how to play an oboe,
Right.
do you ever go like, "Hey, Symphony, who's your oboe player? Can I talk to him for a minute?" Like, did you?
That could have been cool.
Yeah.
But that's a
might
good
have been
idea.
easy.
Should have talked to Mr. Oboe for sure.
Right, right.
Well, I think it's just having an understanding of what's possible with the
Yeah.
oboe. You know, what's the range? What's going to sound good for the oboe to do? And then, you know, what's needed in this moment for this song? You know, we don't need all instruments in at all times.
Right.
I think that would be really tiring for our ears. So it's knowing when to pull back, when to put in. So we have to be tasteful. We don't want to be heavy-handed with this. You know, it's like if you
point.
we're used to working with, let's say, 4 colors. You know, bass, guitar, piano, drums, right? But now let's say we have like, I don't know, just way more colors, right?
Yeah.
So now we're at
Dozens.
like 20-something colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, dozens. And so now it's like, well, what are we going to do with that? And you don't want to just like use all colors the whole time. You
Yeah.
know, we want it to be tasteful. And so doing that right has been, a crazy undertaking.
How many songs are we doing?
16 total.
Man,
Yeah. It's a full night.
a full night.
Yeah, and we made sure that it's not just like one vibe the whole time. You know, it's going to be like a roller coaster, taking
well,
up and down.
I've always been curious about that because you guys will look at like key progression and
Right.
and probably tempo.
Correct.
But when you're doing with a symphony, like, is it same kind of thing or what?
Absolutely. Yeah, we definitely got to think about tempo. We don't want it to feel static. But also instrumentation. So, maybe I'm on the piano for a couple songs, then maybe I'll move to electric guitar, move to acoustic guitar, so just changing our own instrumentation as well is going to make a big difference.
So you're doing some on piano,
Yeah.
some on
and
guitar.
the piano, by the way, is the PAC's piano. This
Like
isn't just a little
grand.
keyboard. This is a Steinway grand piano, massive, beautiful piano.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm so excited
Have
to
you
play
sat
that
at it
thing.
yet?
I sat on it. I sat at it for a second when it was on stage, and it. Oh my God! It's like if you're used to driving like an old Honda Civic, and then all of a sudden you get like keys to a Porsche. You're like, wait. So you just turn it on. You just use the steering wheel
right.
and the gas, and it's just like a
Wow.
totally different beast.
What's the first thing that like your fingers go to play when you sit down for a second, knowing you're only going to be there for a minute or two?
There's a certain chord. There's a chord that I like tend to play that I just think is a colorful, nice chord that I kind of resonate with, and so I'll start with that and then kind of just see what comes out from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, so you're just days away from these rehearsals.
Yeah.
And imagine you've given all the notes and the music to them,
Right.
and then it's like, okay, it's just all timing, right?
Right.
So as soon as you guys play, it's probably going to be pretty good.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
everyone knows that the whole time.
Yeah. Like these are professionals. You
Yeah.
know, they're used to playing, I'm sure, much harder stuff than what we're giving them.
Yeah.
And so really, it's just they're going to do what they do. We're going to do what we do, and then we just got to make sure we're all listening to each other and locked in time wise. But also, we have the conductor there to make sure we're all locked in.
Is he conducting you too?
In a way, yeah. I'm definitely going to be looking to him.
Are you?
For sure? Yeah.
So
I just some songs it's going to make sense if the orchestra's starting. It's going to make sense to have him count it off, and that way the orchestra's starting exactly on time.
I imagine mixing is a big deal because you have all these instruments that carry and they're mic'd and you're mic'd, but you're mic'd the way you normally are. And to our ears in the audience, we have to hear this the right way.
Yeah, right. By the time that you guys in the audience are there will have been so many hours put into dialing the show in just right. So, that front of house person has got quite the job ahead of him to balance everyone.
Rumors that you were going to rappel up to the organ and do something. Is this true?
That would be so sick. Dude, I'm too scared of that organ. Are you kidding me?
Man, can you imagine?
It's too big. Like, one wrong note and that's gonna just reverberate through the whole, I'll never show my face again in this community. I'll have to move.
So there are some tickets available. Where do we go? Do we go to the SLO Symphony website, proximaparada.com?
Anywhere, but I would just say easiest would be pacslo.org.
pacslo.org.
Yeah, that's the easiest place. And then while you're at it, so you can pick your seats, which is great. You get to like choose your own adventure. But truly, there's not a bad seat in the house, so you can't go wrong. I did notice today that there's a couple of like individual seats in the middle of the crowd. So if you're by yourself, can you help me out and just take that one solo? Like, what's this one solo seat doing in a sea of purchase tickets?
I know. Like 3 went over here, 4 went over there, and then it just happens that way.
So if you're rolling solo, please help me out with that.
Yeah,
because it's looking funny on the chart.
Do you agonize over the small things right now? Is it hard not to when you're this close? Or
I tend to obsess over like minutia, which is not good. Yeah, but it's just the way my mind works,
and it's something you care about. Yeah, so it's like it happens that way.
It's kind of fun to obsess over things.
So there's an after party. Yeah, you can get it on top of your ticket price. Right. But what's cool is that it's pretty much going to serve as like a meet and greet. Right. You're going to be able to mix it up with the band. Mix it up with
the orchestra.
Yeah, pretty cool. And
so that's going to be the place where we're going to be after the show, upstairs and at the PAC in the gallery. And even better than us is all the cool stuff that's going to be coming with that VIP after party ticket. Is you'll get wine from Castoro Cellars. Nice. You'll get some small bites from Sichuan Kitchen.
Love them.
They're the best. They're so good. I'm so stoked that they're going to be hanging out with us for that. You're going to get dessert from Bread Bike. They're great. I think they're going to be making cookies for everyone.
Nice.
And then Malik from A Satellite of Love, Boo Boo Records, legend, Malik Miko is going to be spinning live vinyl as well.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's just going to be such a hang. That's where we'll be. So yeah, I would highly suggest anyone who wants to keep the party going right after the show to come join us for that.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun and nothing like this. And one thing that really resonated with me, and I think it made it to the video what we put on socials, was like this is the symphony playing slow music.
Right.
Isn't that the neatest thing?
Right.
I just keep coming back to that. Like, this is a really big night for not just Próxima Parada, but for the symphony, for the city, for SLO-Cal. Right. It's a cool night of music and cultural arts to be remembered here.
That's really cool you say that. I love that it feels best when it feels bigger than us. Yeah. Like we're just a representation of San Luis Obispo art. Mm-hmm. And the symphony playing that is just a way of them affirming San Luis Obispo art, art that's made right here at home. Yeah. As much as I love music from all around the world, it feels very special.
Yeah. How do you maintain, do you get emotionally, kind of driven in things like this? Do you, when you see that crowd or you're playing, or do you just, when you're in those moments, like you just kind of get lost in the music and kind of something takes over? How do you?
Yeah, it's a really interesting line that we have to balance. I think partly I want to be so present and feel all these beautiful feelings. But if I feel too much of these beautiful feelings, I'll get distracted and I'll make mistakes because I'm overwhelmed by the beauty of it.
Great point.
So I somehow have to be like focused on the music. What am I doing? What's the lyric that I'm about to sing? But also feel it from the song, feel the memory of the song, and feel how good it feels to see, Adam in the audience right there also grooving with me and knowing our history and seeing that all in the audience. It's a lot. You kind of have to hold it all.
I know.
And it's really powerful.
It is. I think of look, I might do a lot of events where I MC things and then I go, oh, I'm doing a TEDx talk, and then my sister and my dad and family were going to come up for that, you know? But they don't come up for all my events. Like,
Right.
you must have family and close friends that, I mean, you play all over the country.
Yeah.
They don't see all your shows.
My goodness,
They
yeah.
might not even see all your local shows.
Yeah.
But with something like this, you probably have people coming out of the woodwork. They're like, this, I gotta
Unreal.
see.
It's unreal to have people being like, man, dude, I'm coming from a work trip in Miami. I'm flying straight out. I'll be there, and then I got to fly to New York the next day.
Wow.
You know, like that kind of stuff.
Wow.
Or like I have friends making the trip from San Diego. My entire family's coming from Sacramento, including my grandmother.
Really?
Yeah, and my grandmother hasn't been to SLO since I graduated from college, from Cal Poly, which was 2012.
This is huge.
So yeah, this is amazing.
Beyond that, the fans. You probably have heard from fans that are saying, wow, I want to be here for this.
Yeah. The furthest that I heard was a family who's coming from North Carolina. They're like, we couldn't miss this. You know?
Wow.
So amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
And to see it live, there's going to be nothing like it, especially if you know, orchestral music. It just comes alive in front of you.
Yeah, you got to see it in person.
And of
Yeah.
course, seeing you guys live is really, really a treat. But you guys are going to be streaming it.
Yeah, we are live streaming it. So yeah, if there's people listening that are going to be out of town or they live too far away to make it, yeah, there is a live stream available. So you can find that on our website at proximaparadamusic.com.
And you're going to be streaming it live in the moment. Like just
Live stream,
one
straight
far
up.
camera,
multiple
switching?
cameras.
Wow.
Yeah, our dear friend, shout out to Vince Chimo, who's going to be helping run that.
really? Cool.
Yeah, going to be running the live stream. He's an absolute wizard. So
Man.
he's going to have multiple cameras set up, and he'll be going in between them, and then he's going to be locked into the same board, the same audio board that everyone's hearing in the PAC. So it's going to be great audio. Wow. Yeah, I'm really stoked for that.
And then is this like on YouTube, just the website? Where are you going to put it?
So it'll be, there's like a link in our website to tickets, and you purchase this ticket, and that will give you a Vimeo link.
Okay.
So it's a good quality video.
Yeah. And then, so you have to purchase this ticket.
It's a live stream ticket, yeah.
Got it. Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then do you go, shoot, do we put this on Spotify as a...
So yeah, as long as we don't completely blow it, which I'm assuming we're not, we're planning to do a live with the symphony album. So we'll have this amazing recording, we'll have it filmed, and then we'll have the audio. And so, yeah, I'm hoping we'll be able to put that on Spotify and hopefully have the whole concert on YouTube eventually.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
How do you watch yourself after things like this? I feel like sometimes I don't even want to see or hear myself.
That sounds scary.
I know. Will you go back and go, where did we, did we have a hiccup here? Or
Inevitably,
that was a great moment. Will you do that?
Yeah. I can't help but do that. Yeah. The more important work is to like make sure I celebrate the things that went well too.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I think all of our minds in the band, we were all like, okay, we messed up there, that could have been better, but we have to also be like, oh yeah, that song sounded great.
Yeah,
that's the harder thing to do.
Right. I was just talking to, who was I talking to? We were talking about May being, remember Body by Jake? Are you too young to remember him?
Body by Jake, yeah.
He was a TV buff guy, did the videos forever ago.
Yeah.
Especially like in the 80s and 90s. Anyways, I just interviewed him for something he's doing, and he was talking about May.
Is he still jacked? How's he doing?
He still looks fantastic, dude. He's like 68.
Amazing.
He looks fantastic.
Yeah.
He's starting with, they're calling Body by Jake Radio with like on iHeartRadio, on iHeartMedia.
Yeah.
Anyways, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And I just love, you, because you have this like emotional intelligence beyond what a smart guy you are, what a talented musician you are. What is mental health awareness? Like, how does that like resonate either with you and how you deal with what you do all the time, or maybe things you've had go on in your life? What is that? How does that work with you? I'm
grateful that they're dedicating a month to having these conversations, at least like here we are just talking like, what about mental health?
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of cultures, I have friends who live in Japan or from Japan, and they just, that month wouldn't exist and these conversations won't exist. So even just for it to be on our radar, I think is already a step in the right direction. I guess the biggest theme for me lately has just been one of acceptance. Just learning to accept ourselves. I think mental health awareness, hopefully a lot of that is just accepting that, like, oh yeah, I do struggle sometimes because, life is hard. Right. I'm allowed to suffer. I'm allowed to struggle because we all have a lot of challenges, right?
Yeah. I feel like sometimes those things that are hard, we have to go through them. It's part of things. And that acceptance, I think, is such a great point you make, because that's what enables the road to see the things that contrast and make things happy and beautiful. And, but yeah, accepting. I like that. It's such a weird turn to ask him about this now, but I just knew that I would get a thoughtful answer from you.
Oh, thank you. That was the first thing that came up for me. Obviously we didn't prepare that.
No.
But yeah, how can I just make peace with like, I feel like for myself, I put this pressure to like, I take good care of myself, so therefore I should never suffer.
Yeah.
And so then if something comes up, you beat yourself up about it. But like, I'm struggling about, having having had a hard conversation with someone and that I'm affected by it. And then you beat yourself up about it and it's even worse. It's like, I'm sad about something. I'm mad at myself for being sad, and it's even worse. And like that's the opposite of acceptance, right? If I can be like, I'm sad, that's understandable.
Sure. Yes.
I can see myself being sad about this. This is a sad thing.
Yes.
I think for maybe some people it might be counterintuitive or very obvious for them. Like, of course. I always accept however I'm feeling, but
for many,
for some of us, no.
I totally agree.
Yeah, I fight that.
When you talk about taking care of yourself, what are some things you do for the tools you have? Whether it's your voice, the sleep you'll get right before, there's certain honey teas you'll drink before.
Logistical things like that.
All kinds.
Yeah. So definitely prioritizing sleep, which can be hard in these days. I've been finding myself waking up with like my mind is running. So I have to remember to slow down, have to remember to like, it's okay to rest. It's okay that I'm not working 24 hours a day. I'm trying to like do as much as I possibly can. So yeah, like before I go to sleep, I say like, it's okay to rest right now. Like you're actually, you're not on the clock. Like go ahead, because I'll wake up being like, okay, let's go. I'm ready to get to work. And it's like, dude, it's 6 a.m. Like nobody wants to talk to you right now.
I know. I'll wake up sometimes like 4:45, 5:15, and the whole day is like racing through your head.
Yes, exactly.
And then it's like hard to go back to sleep. And it's like, no, like it's great. I'm going to say that to myself.
Yeah.
It's okay to rest.
I'm off the clock.
Yeah.
No, and I'll say nowhere to go, nothing to do.
Yeah.
And that's a really nice feeling because, okay, I can actually rest because I have nothing to do. Even though it feels like, no, there's so much to do. But in this moment at 4:45, there is nothing to do. It's okay. I can actually rest.
Everything's closed. I love how you said, nobody wants to talk to you.
I'm not going to call up Adam at 6 a.m. and be like, hey, Adam, I got this great idea.
Right. Oh, my gosh, that is so funny.
So, so there's that. And I'm a big fan of apples before singing.
Oh.
I don't know why, but for me, an apple before singing, like maybe 45 minutes, an hour before singing, it sits well with me. It feels like it kind of coats my throat in a nice way. Honey's great too. There's a lot of things I'm supposed to not have right before singing, like dairy, chocolate, fried foods, citrus, these things that supposedly like tire out your vocals. And yeah, so there's a lot of like things I can't eat, even though I like all those things.
But you're disciplined in those ways.
I try to be, yeah.
Do you care about what you like? Have you thought about what you'll wear at this performance?
Let's talk about it. Yeah. The whole band is wearing suits.
Really?
Yeah, we've got
matching.
Pretty much. Yeah. They all work together. We all have suits, and which is the first time we've ever done that.
Yeah.
Ever. And of course, no, you in the audience, you're not obligated to dress up. It's the symphony, it's the PAC.
You're showing respect.
You can dress nicely. There's no pressure. If you want to wear jeans, you want to wear flip-flops, no one's saying anything to you.
Yeah.
But if you do have like that dress or that tie you want to wear that you haven't, it's been hanging up in your closet, wear it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We'll be dressed up. The orchestra is going to be all in there like
ties
black.
or open collars.
I'll be wearing a tie.
Really?
Yeah, I like a tie.
A long tie, bow tie.
I wear a long tie, a necktie. I like to tie a full Windsor. Thick. My grandpa taught me when I was a kid.
Really?
I like a nice,
thick
elegant tie.
Windsor.
Yeah, a thick ass full Windsor.
There you go.
Yeah, and I'll tie it for any of the guys if they want, or anyone if they need.
How many of the guys do you think will need that full Windsor tie from you?
Dude, I can't say that.
Okay, let's say a number. Not say who it is.
Zero.
Oh, no,
Probably at least 1 to 2. One of them is going to say, I definitely know how to tie my own tie, and it will look a little off.
Yeah.
So-
But what an adorable picture if someone catches you in the green room. Like, his chin's up and you're just like tying it. That's pretty funny. This is going to be a very special night. May 21st, PACSLO.org. Próxima Parada is going to be playing with the SLO Symphony. There are some tickets still available. Also, if you're listening right now, we've had some of my friends who are in the wine scene. SLOMA, San Luis Obispo Museum of Art, is doing a musician sponsorship. If you want to help in that way, it is a tax-deductible donation to the SLO Symphony. There's some really cool ways that you can be remembered and chatted about. We just want to help this event in all its ways. And this is a way that an organization or a business can do that beyond just getting tickets.
Right.
So I think it's exceptional. We're doing some cool giveaways there. You got some winery friends that have put in.
Oh my gosh. I'm actually really excited about the giveaway that we got. So when you come to the show, we'll have the merch booth set up, and we are making a t-shirt just for the concert as well. So to have like the concert artwork, I know you saw that.
Yeah.
The like poster will be on there, and so it's like a t-shirt just for the night. And then we'll have some other Próxima merch. But next to that, there's going to be like this table of all these really cool giveaway items, like a giant bottle of wine from Epic Vineyards.
Sweet.
Or like, oh my God, like Whale Rock tickets.
Cool.
Weekend passes to Whale Rock
So
Music
people
Festival.
stepping up and giving some pretty cool things.
Really, really cool. And then Slow Brew is doing something crazy. They're doing a golden ticket.
Oh, I've heard
2
this.
tickets. So the winners can go to any and all shows at Slow Brew Rock for a year. Wow. Which that's like thousands of dollars.
Yeah, it's mighty
that's
generous.
Really, really cool thing.
Ryan and the team.
Yeah, amazing team.
That's so cool.
Yeah, there's some really cool prizes, and so basically you buy merch, you can enter into this giveaway, and really cool.
I love this. Oh, make sure you're there, May 21st. Oh, Mike, here's my question. I got to know where we are putting this. Do we close with this because it's such a big song? And then, or do we play it early and...
Do we just not play it and piss everyone off?
Impossible. Yeah, right? Or do you have some like kind of cryptic ways where maybe it's not your guitar that's playing that part. Maybe it's like this, symphony instrument. Give me a little something. Give me a little something.
Man, what can I tell you?
I know. You're really trying to keep a lot to your chest.
Well, I'm just so excited.
Yeah.
But we'll play it.
Go play it. Okay, that's all you'll say.
We're gonna play it. The orchestra is doing some really cool stuff on it.
Yeah.
Because it's interesting. Like, we're all very picky in the band, and we like the song a lot, and I don't want the orchestra to you don't want it to be like, oh, I like the regular version more. No way. We want the orchestra version to be really cool.
Yeah.
So we put a ton of thought into making it very tasteful, very just supportive, without it being like, oh, why'd they do that weird thing? It just sounds awesome. It just sounds so tasteful and appropriate.
Do you find that some of these songs almost got kind of elongated because you wanted to do some fun, maybe fun longer bridges or longer?
Yeah, there are some features
interludes
where your eyes aren't going to be on the band. You're going to be looking over at the orchestra for sections. You're like, wow, what they're doing is so cool. They just really took over the song in this cool way. And, yeah, and then I feel like your attention is going to be shifting all over the place throughout the night.
Does the symphony have percussion and drums too?
We'll have Aaron on drums, and we'll also have Sean Collins, Josh's brother, will also be doing percussion. So he's kind of like an intermediary between the orchestra and the band, because he is a classical percussionist, but he also plays with us a lot too.
Yeah.
So he'll be doing both.
Is that the same Sean that plays with like Damon? Different?
I think different.
Okay.
Yeah, Sean Collins is Josh's brother, and he's plays a lot of different types of music, jazz, classical.
Cool.
All over he's a really good musician.
All right, so we are getting this song, but we won't be knowing when or where or anything about it. But we do know that the symphony is going to be. I mean, you're really going to be like painting this tapestry of just like even going beyond what we know with these songs.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're going to hear stuff. You're like, whoa, what? that's such a cool thing. Or like it was really fun to have, like, for example, this song has like a little guitar line that happens in the verse that you may have never even noticed.
Yeah.
But then when you have like a whole string section doing it in this really cool way, it really comes to life. And you're like, whoa, I never noticed that was in the song.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. This is going to be great, man.
And you hear this little... Everything you hear in the song is going to just be like
Bigger.
expanded. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Have you heard back from the symphony as their players have, are they really wrapping their heads and hearts around this?
Yeah, so far so good.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think there was like one question about, hey, where do I breathe on this in this section? Like, hey, I play oboe. Like, I got to take a breath at some point. Is it cool if I take a breath right there? And I'm like, okay,
yeah, you're good, dude. Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Yeah, because like, if the line's kind of long,
yeah,
and maybe it makes sense on the guitar, but then it has to translate to oboe or whatever.
Wow.
So yeah, it's been so fun to think about all that stuff.
Can I breathe here? Only at the Próxima Parada show with the SLO Symphony. Tickets at pacslo.org. Of course, we'll put all the links and logos and all the stuff in the show notes. My man, much love. It's going to be great.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, and just huge shout out to all the organizations and sponsors that have helped us make this happen. Visit SLOCAL, the Foundation for the Performing Arts Center, and then all of our friends. Yeah, thank you guys.
Huge.
It's just made it such a special night.
Yeah. Anyone else that you want to talk to or thank or whatever, this is your time to do it. So that's great. I'm
absolutely
glad. Good. Okay, good, man. Well, I would wish you luck, but that is not fair to people who need it. That's what we say. You are going to crush
Thank you,
it.
Adam.
The guys are going to crush it. The symphony is going to crush it. And I can't wait to be there to just like watch and probably tear up and just love on it, man.
I'm stoked that you'll be there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, brother. Thank you for coming in and hanging out again.
Yes, thank you.
And we'll see you at the PAC.
Okay, see you at the PAC. Great.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
All right. One of those moments you can feel even before it happens. And man, we're all feeling it with you. Nick, the guys, Próxima Parada. Thank you for coming back into the SLOCAL studios, for letting us ride shotgun through this process. Kind of a cool full circle moment. I can talk, I promise. Molly Kano of Visit SLOCAL heard Nick's appearance on the show a month or so ago. Is that when it was? It was a little while ago. And wanted to get Visit SLOCAL involved. So now, I made you heard it in the show, but it's so cool how now there's going to be this like video production done like Visit SLOCAL style. They do everything top notch. And with the band and showcasing the area and getting more people to see our culture of music here. May 21st. Cal Poly Performing Arts Center, Próxima Parada with the San Luis Obispo Symphony. Again, there are still some tickets left. Get to PACSLO, PACSLO.org for your tickets and for all the information you need. I love it. Let me tell you about my friends at Benny's Pizza. They're on Upper Monterey, 1601 Monterey Street. I love that Benny and the team are supporting Up+Adam. And because, look, we got a trillion pizza spots. And then there are places that feel like you just belong. That is Benny's Pizza. We're talking about Detroit-style pizza, that thick, crispy, pan-fried sauce on top, sauce on bottom, whatever, no judging. Flavor every single bite. And now it's your go-to Hanka's happy hour, Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6:30. $3.50 domestic cans, $2 off premium beer and wine, plus food specials that just hit the spot. Maybe you got Father's Day coming up. Maybe you got your graduation coming up. Don't sleep on the patio there. Literally don't sleep on the patio. It's not for sleeping, but don't, check it out. It's a fantastic place to maybe a little corporate gathering, do your thing. Located 1601 Marsh Street, again, Upper Monterey, San Luis Obispo downtown. And if you're in that area for work, you can get in and out of there for lunch. One on a deal, piece of pizza, a Coke, and a salad. It's a steal. And you'll get back to work at a reasonable time. They'll be in and out 35 minutes. So check them out. Benny's Pizza. It is not just where you eat, baby. It is where you land. All right. So much thanks to our friends, Moonshiner Collective, for being Up+Adam. Original music on this show, it is called Start Again. You can find them wherever you get your music. Of course, moonshinercollective.com for the website. I'm still drinking that Tamber wine. Love them, tamberwinery.com. We got to get Josh and Chiasa in studio. But we are now recorded at SLO-Cal Studios, baby. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful. San Luis Obispo County, California. We are right in the hub in San Luis Obispo. SLO-Cal, where the wine is world class, the people are real, and life is too beautiful to rush. For turns well taken, visit slocal.com. That's SLOCAL, slocal.com. Also, free parking downtown SLO. Did you hear that? Yeah, go to slowfreeparking.com. Find out all about it. Slowfreeparking.com. Check out my friends La Esquina, Mama's Meatball, Mistura. Some fantastic stuff happening. Thank you so much for connecting here and being part of this community. Really, truly means a lot. If you could rate, review, subscribe, wherever you're listening to the show. Also, sharing with a friend really helps. Till tomorrow, when it will be Friday. I'm Adam Montiel. Thanks again for being Up and Adam.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again. Let's start again. We'll start again. Let's start again.